He goes to the bathroom 10 times a day, but never wipes himself. Instead, he rolls toilet paper into small balls, soaks them in water, and squeezes out the excess. Then he applies glue to keep the shape intact. Finally, he wraps it in more paper and boils it. Just like that, he creates a makeshift escape key. When the guard unlocks his handcuffs, he quietly slips the paper ball into the keyhole. This lets him push open a small window and access the electronic lock outside. But how would he get the password? The clever man only needs one glance at a milk carton to come up with an idea. He flattens the carton, cuts it open, and carefully peels out the inner wax layer. Then, when the guard isn't looking, he sticks the wax sheet onto the keypad. This way, when the guards enter the password, they leave behind fingerprints. By comparing the fingerprint positions, he figures out which 4 digits were pressed. Once those are identified, the cell door opens. But escaping isn't that simple. 2 more conditions must be met. 1. He must understand the guard's patrol routine to find a time gap. 2. Someone on the outside must be ready to help. Though the prison seems heavily guarded, it has one fatal flaw. The solitary confinement cell is located next to an unguarded fire truck garage, so he deliberately starts a fight to get himself thrown into solitary. Once inside, he observes the guards closely and finds out there are only 2. Both of them have a habit of stepping out to smoke. That becomes his perfect escape window. Through the iron mesh above, he can hear the rooftop door opening and closing and calculates their smoke break duration, about 7 minutes. Then he uses the surveillance cameras to signal his hacker friend with the exact time of the escape. Once everything is ready, the mission begins. He opens the lock, rewinds the surveillance footage to make it look like he's still inside the cell, buying himself extra time. Next, he crawls through the ventilation ducts and reaches the fire station. There, he changes clothes and disguises himself as a firefighter. Meanwhile, the 2 guards are still on the roof smoking. Now, it's time for his teammate to act. A woman intentionally sets off an explosion in the parking lot next to the prison. The fire alarm triggers, and the real fire squad rushes out. The man hides beneath one of the fire trucks. With everyone's attention on the fire, no one notices him escaping. He walks out of the prison right in front of the guards. But he's not a criminal. He's a federal agent hired by the government to test prison security systems. For the past 7 years, he's successfully broken out of 15 prisons, earning the title